Anyway, it's Tom here again. It's only been about 12 hours since I made a video. And trying to think if I made any pertinent points without rambling in the last one. Um, I think I was babbling a lot about acceptance of progression in disease and what have you, or fighting it, or what have you. But the almighty doctors, I guess we're taught since we're little kids that if you're sick, doctor's got a pill for you or something like that. But and then I was driving towards the hoodoo gurus and the likes of I think it's like Greg Braden is one, Bruce Lipton is another. I think author of Biology of Belief, and Joe Dispenza. What he wrote something about placebo or something like that. But they're all out there, and why? I'm wondering. Is every medication tested against placebo? If placebo doesn't work, and from my understanding, it's not the placebo, it's the belief in the placebo. And I think it's Joe Dispenza that did a lot of work um, in generating like a placebo environment with people in meditation, what have you, where they can twist their state of being because all the mechanics are still there. Forgive me as I fidget in my Archie Bunker chair. All the mechanics are still there um, from like when we're little babies, or even before we're born, developing to generate or regenerate body tissue. So anyway, that's a long stretch from what we're taught and what we believe. And the way it's presented, it's not an easily masterable thing, and it's somewhat paradoxical because the trick. Sorry, my wife's got Criminal Minds playing in the background. The trick in it is kind of like not to do it. It's meditate. So you're so far out there, you aren't really meditating anymore. But anyway, as I can see my own image in the iPhone here, it's just pretty simple. What MS has actually even done to my facial expression, and I think I see this eye wander a little bit. Um, I could use a little bit of jack on my cheeks. I'm talking a little bit on my lower right corner. Um, I liked the me about a decade ago um, on Tysabri quite a bit better. Um, it brought back a lot. And it was just what it just did what it needed to do at the time. Now, if I am what they call, geez, I don't like this reflection. I could shave more, or I could get one of those chewy balls that's supposed to tighten up your face. I've seen ads for that on YouTube. I don't know if that would work, but I don't know. I can't win. This eye turns in once in a while. I think the eyes do what they want. But anyway, it's something else, and it's hard to tell. I was talking also about distance healing and stuff like that. My brother and I have played with that. We both have MS, and we're on the telephone, and sure enough, we can feel it. I don't think it's a joke or a game, and we both benefit from it, but it's temporary. And I'm not really sure why or what, but it's. And there's something I did with my father many years ago when he was on chemotherapy. That is another story. And if that was placebo or not, I don't know. But it was somewhat miraculous and a gift. Um, I don't know why it. I don't know why it seemingly helped him as much as it did. Maybe it helped me. I don't know, but so I keep researching this stuff and stuff like that, and I'm also waiting for a second magic bullet because it's awfully hard to rebuild your body when your muscles are saying we're not going to work. Where you stand up and they're saying, ha ha ha, you've got about 60 seconds on your feet till you want to sit down again. And then you hit the 2 minute mark and they're saying, now you will sit. Um, so that's another pain. But I guess the practitioner of yoga, Eric Small, said do that. If you can stand for 1 minute, stand. As soon as the legs start to tremble, sit, and then do it again. But anyway, I don't know. There's so many things out there, so many new medications, and what they're aiming at now, I guess, is for repair. But because I think they got a pretty good handle on the inflammatory stage of multiple sclerosis and various other autoimmune conditions. But once the damage is done, wait for the day when your body says the war is over, the damage is done. Now the burning city or smoldering city is going to start to crumble. Um, and even that is somewhat of a paradox because they don't really fully understand that either, and why some people get it and why some people don't. Um, anyway, that's enough of my babbling. I'm trying to remain optimistic. This chair is addicting. It's not doing me any good. And a matter of fact, this iPhone is not doing me any good either because I think I'm doing something creative. Um, but I guess it's just kind of a monologue. And but as far as bitter pills to swallow and painful things, it is a drag and it hurts a lot when all of a sudden the wife you used to take hikes with, walks with, go into the mall with, and stuff like that, all of a sudden you haven't got to the point where you're going to swallow your pride and use some kind of chair and you're waiting for something to kick in because this just isn't real and get your strength back. Um, then with the idea that maybe you never will. So I don't think I'm alone in that department. And there's so many people that hit that brick wall and they have absolutely no choice but to accept it because their ambulation is gone. So I consider myself hanging by a thread, unfortunately, pessimistically. Anyway, for optimism, something good has got to come out of this. I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, to everyone out there who may have been bored by this or entertained, I don't know. But once again, my name is Tom. I'm in the United States, state of Connecticut, and I come from a family where 4 siblings have this freaking multiple sclerosis. 2 you wouldn't know it, and 2 are kind of like me, kicking back in easy chairs. But that's it. We're fighting here. I'm just not sure how. Anyway, peace be with you all. And any ideas, plug them in. Do you think this new age stuff is a bunch of hype? I'm not so sure. I think it dates back to I think it goes back almost as far as our race. Hands-on hooroo guru. But anyway, peace be with everyone, and we'll stop bending your ear. Okay, folks, have a good night.